Hello, everyone. My name is Tara, and welcome to Aligning to Love. In this channel, I aim to spread hope, joy, peace, and love to the world by sharing goodness and love within my life. In this video, I wanted to talk about balance. And when I was young, my parents always said everything in life is a balance. And when you're young, you can get basic concepts like don't eat too many desserts or treats and make sure you balance your greens and your vegetables, or make sure you go to bed early so that you're not grumpy for school or work the next day. And I was really fortunate to have parents and other adults in my life that could model those healthy life choices in taking care of our needs. And not everyone has that growing up. And even if you do have that growing up, when you're an adult and you have more and more responsibilities put on your plate, it can be hard to be consistent keeping up with healthy choices. And I was also thinking that as you get older and your relationships deepen, whether you have partners or you have children and you have other people that you are taking care of, it can be easy to neglect your own needs. And so I think it's so important to make sure that your cup is being filled and continued to be filled so that you can keep supporting the people that you love the most in life. Off the top of my head, I know 6 to 7 people who are going through horrendous life circumstances right now where either they themselves or their family members are going through intense medical needs or very like life consuming mental or emotional challenges right now. And they're still coming to work, and you wouldn't even tell that they're going through those things because they're so dedicated and they're resilient. But as important as it is to be strong and to be able to manage those situations, it's also just as important to be able to be vulnerable and to share what you're going through so that people can support you as well. And so I think that is the main message I want to send out tonight is that please make sure you give yourself compassion, make sure you give yourself grace. And if somebody is having what looks like a hard day, you may not know everything that's going on in their lives. So instead of being judgmental, maybe you just ask yourself, or even better, go up and ask them how they're doing or if they're okay, because they may share things with you that you didn't even know about. That actually happened to me yesterday. Um, with teaching, you're filled with a building of colleagues, but you're often isolated to your classroom. So it's really um, pretty good when I can get to other coworkers during the day and actually have a conversation with them. And one of my coworkers shared some really hard news about their family members. And I was in shock because I had known they had been going through a hard time with other life events, but having one more added on top of it, my heart really felt for them. And I felt really happy that I could just be there in that moment and just listen to them, even if there's nothing you can do um, in that moment to help people. Just asking if they're okay or if they need someone to listen to them is a huge thing to do, and it does help. So I think just knowing that someone is willing to listen and to pause their day to help and to just be a shoulder to lean on is really important. And I think the magnitude of pausing your life, if you can, um, and giving your time to someone else is such a crucial thing that many people need right now. Um, that was a lot more heavier than I had anticipated for this video, but I do want to end on some happier and more silly notes. Um, so some positive things that happened to me today, and some things that really made me happy, was that I was really craving some chocolate after school, and luckily one of my coworkers had a bag of M&Ms, and so that like made my day because I just needed that little bit of sugar. And we also got to have a nice conversation, which was fun. And another thing that happened was that if you saw the previous video where I said that I owed my coworker $10, I went to the gas station where I tried to get the money out of the ATM. And last week, when I tried to do that, the ATM malfunctioned, and short, long story short, I never got my money. And they said that they would give it to me later, whenever the machine got fixed. So I went to the ATM after school today. The machine did get fixed, but I'm not sure if the money came out, and they had to check with their manager. But the person at the gas station where the ATM was so personable and very wanted to take my phone number, wanted to make sure the manager knew. And I was very appreciative that they were taking the time to hear me out, even though it was only $20, but it mattered. And whether it's big life altering moments or just small, minor things in life, just telling people and showing people that you're taking the time to hear them out is huge. It really makes the difference in whether you have a great day or a hard day. Um, and so I think that's the message I have tonight. I hope you all take care. I love you all, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.